Hi, and welcome to the Scrapping Studio. My name is Tracy Walker, Creative Memories Advisor in Des Moines, Iowa, and welcome to another episode of Sketch Sunday. I'm so glad that you're here joining me. If you don't subscribe to my channel, gosh, I can't speak. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel as I do post a video at least once a week, sometimes more, depending on my life and my travel schedule. I became an empty nester recently. So, um, that day it was a rough day. It was a rough day. I mean, my youngest is in college, but she moved into an apartment. So now she is living in a different city, full time, and my other children are living in other cities full time. So just a very different atmosphere at home. And I'm gonna embrace it by doing some scrapbooking along with my day job. So today we are going to do Project Recipe 43, and it was originally done with Full of Wonder. It is on page 90 of the find the 52 Scrapbooking Project Recipes, which was a book that came out last October. And I really hope that they come out with another one soon. So we are going to do a little bit of a variation. We're not going to punch. We're going to do something a little bit different. I got somehow washi tape stuck to that. But so we are going to use washi tape. So the base calls for 2 sheets. I'm going to use this navy. And then I'm going to use this paper. But I am going to steal an inch off of this paper. And we'll do that and I'll show that to you in a little bit. So, I'm going to put that aside. So I had a scrap of, and it's, so this is paper 1. And I already had a scrap of paper. So I feel like, once we get to the mats, maybe I'll cut more, but I already have a 3x12 in paper 1. So what I'm going to show you is we're going to do a little bit of washi tape. We'll see if this works. I should have paid attention to the other side, but so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some washi tape and I'm going to run it down the back side of what I'm going to use. So I'm going to do, and if it doesn't turn out, I'm trying to get this. One nice thing about washi tape is it is pretty darn forgivable. So I try this again. Get this mapped out just right along the edge. And we're doing it on the back side of what you want to see. Let's see. There we go. Just line it up along the edge. And this this is the Passport to Adventure washi tape that came with it was released a little bit after the collection was. All right, I'm going to cut that. And then I'm going to take this and I'm just going to trim with my scissors along each side here. All right, that's my scraps. So now what I'm going to do is, and I want to make sure I'm punching the side that has the tape on it. So I'm going to put this in my border maker. And the cartridge we're going to use is the banner one. And this one has been around for a while. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down and I'm just going to punch. The washi tape's not super thick, so it's not going to make it too hard. All right. So now I've got it. Now I'm going to flip it over. And then I'm going to flip. And then we're going to flip it over for this. And then have the washi tape show through. And we're going to do that as well on another sheet. So, I mean, yeah. So I'm gonna put this up here for now till we're ready to assemble. All right. And then the next one, and I already pre-punched this, was it's a 4x12. And instead of doing this X, I punched down each side. You see on the back side with the washi tape. And then we're going to flip it over and hear that. So that is already punched. And then this is mats. And then the last designer paper, we don't really need this unless I'm going to cut some mats. So let's start assembling. So, first let's cut our inch off of the side. And with the trimmer, I always feed it in from my left to the right. Okay, it's because I needed this inch piece. And so now we'll do a little bit of, not necessarily welding, but liked this paper to carry through on the other side. So I got this. And then might need to get these to stick, but I'm going to do this for right now. So I've got this lined up on my mat. This is what's really nice about having these mats. All right. So I'm going to run some tape runner. Uh-oh. What happened to? I just had it. I was cleaning up and putting stuff away because I'm leaving or I have a scrapbook thing coming up, and so I'll just use this one. All right. Oops. My red dot stickers. Well, this one's not marked, but I mark most of my things with red dot stickers. So like when I'm at events and stuff and people are using my things, I can like be like, oh, see a red dot for that. And then everybody at my events knows that the red dot things are mine. All right. So then I'm gonna take this little paper strip and I'm just gonna put some little bit of adhesive going down this. All right. And then I'm going to put, there we go. Make sure I got the right side showing. No, okay. Just like that. All right. Well, too far over. Try this again. All right. See if that matches it up. All right. Yeah. So now what we'll do is I'm going to flip this over. I'm going to put those in there. So just a little bit of adhesive. And this does have a direction, so I just need to pay attention to that. All right. Some of it's really small. These eyes, I wear contacts such that I can see near and far, but sometimes I have to still like adjust to see if if I'm reading it. Let's see. One, two. There's two more right here. And there we go. Last one. I think that looks super cool with the washi tape and the other papers showing through. You can't really see the other papers showing through, but you can for sure see the washi tape. Let's see if I can hold it up. What I might do is sometimes it's make it a little lighter and you can see it better. Um, but for me to be able to see, I gotta have it a little bit brighter. So we'll put it up a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna put a little bit adhesive right there. All right, so let's put this one aside for a minute and get this other side out. So now this is gonna run on top. Whoa. Maybe this is coming off more than I wanted. All right, and this is directional. So I'm going to put this. And then this one, the 4x12. See, I punched out both sides. In the direction or in here, this wasn't going to have any photos anyway. So I did the punching on both sides. So we're going to give that, put that right there. And then I have all these. So same thing. We're going to just go, looks like I did not get this on here quite right. It's hanging off the edge weird. The other one needs to move up a little bit too. I'm going to move this one up. I do like using repositionable better. And I have a piece stuck to me. I'm going to stick this in here before I lose it. Make sure I have it going right side up. All right. There we go. That's better. All right. And then we'll just go. Oh my gosh. It's like it pulls and then it keeps going. That's kind of similar. So I'm going to put that on the opposite side. Ooh, that's hard to read. There we go. Some of them look, oh, it's a repeating pattern. So I'm trying to just make sure, have them separated a little bit. So each of them are a little bit different. This one up here. And about to put it upside down too. All right. This one pops a little bit better with the mustard colored compass paper, but it still looks good. And all right. Put this one down here. This one right here. And just keep going until they're all done. A couple more. I guess 3 more. All right. Do I have this one go here? And then this one go here. And last one. And switch this one with this one. All right. There we go. And then we have those just like that. So now we just need, if I'm going to do some mats, um, sticking up. What's this one? There we go. All right. So let's kind of look and see about the mats. So this one, gold, and I do have some scraps too. I wonder what size these are. Because I need a 4x4. Let's see what size this is. This is like 3 by there. This is 3.5. I may not be able to use these. All right. So paper 1, which was the gray, needs 4x4. 3 4x4s. So let's cut those. still have plenty of paper left to do some other projects. And when I get down to the scraps, I can do scraps borders. All right, I got 3 of those. And then of the gold, I need 5 3/4 by 3 3/4. Okay, so I'll do. I'm gonna do the 3 3/4 and then cut them. There, I've got more paper left. Okay, and then I need 5 3/4. I'm gonna flip this around. I don't need this anymore. And then I'm gonna do 5 3/4. 5 3/4. Got a little scrap. Okay. And then this third paper, which we didn't even use, I need some mats. Got leftover for paper. I might. Let's see. All right, let's lay it out and see if I need what paper I want to use to cut it out. All right, this over here for now. So it looks like G and H is paper 2. So we have this is G and H. I'm just going to put this over just to the side. And then I need one there. And then this is like this. And then it just has a okay. So I see where I'm going to need some more 5 3/4 by 3 3/4. All right, let's see what paper. Oh, do I have like this teal? I think, do I? Oh, I do. It's not teal, it's more green. Oh, wait. I have the teal and I have the green. Let's pull them both. I like the green. All right. Green's going to be the choice. Okay, so I need 5 3/4. Get my trimmer back and open this up to, we're going to do the 5 3/4 this time. We still have paper left over. So then we need 1, 2, and 3. And we've got a scrap. All right, that works perfectly. Oops, sticking to the bottom. Okay. My shirt is like writing up weird. Okay, so I am going to do switch to repo just in case I have to move some things around. And this is not very forgivable. So this has it going, so it's overlapping like that. Let me go here. All right, so it has 2, and then that one's at the bottom. All right, so let's do this one. And then just bring it down as far as we can. This one has it a little bit over. Oops. So it gives us room for more other embellishments and stuff. There we go. All right, and then we don't have to do, we'll do some embellishing on the side. All right, let's do this one. So this one, put that aside, has this one here. And then these up here. And this is going to go even. And we don't want to cover up the pretty border we made. Nope. Let's get the arrows going the way we want to. And then this one. Let's see. I'm going to move. I know it says it was even, but I'm going to move it up just a little bit higher, just so that the 4 can have a little bit more space. All right. And then this one. There we go. That's much better space. All right. So now we have, let's see, can you see both? Yes, both are up there. I don't need a border maker. Over on the side. All right. So the let's see what we can put placeholders for the photos using go. All right, let's pull these. 4 by 4. These are 3.5 by 3.5. All right. And it's just a placeholder so you can kind of get an idea. 2 more. All right. And then let's see, what size are these? I found these in my stuff, and I think they're too big. I think these are all like 4 by 6s or bigger. So let's see if I got any more white cover sheets, and we'll cut a couple more. I think I might have used them all up. I had like a whole stash of them, and now I don't. Well, never fear. So basically, what I am going to do is just take this sheet. I don't need this anymore. We've pretty much used up this paper pack. We'll have a little bit left. I'm going to cut these into 5.5 by 3.5. So here's 5.5. And so if you're not ready to put photos on them, you can do this. I do this just because as an advisor, I do at my events, I do sell my pages that I don't end up using. I was like, that doesn't look right. To my customers, one of my goals is um by the end of this year, get my websites set up so I can just sell them online as well. So people online can buy them. So I think some of them I'd end up using and some of them I wouldn't, just depending on um what I've created. Sometimes there's paper that I love, but I have absolutely nothing to scrapbook with it. Sometimes I have to go, okay, I have to do something such that so I can create this book with this stuff. So, and sometimes I have to go back in time, very much so. Um, Especially like with cute kid Halloween paper and stuff. My kids are all grown, so um, I mean, the only Halloween stuff I have is our neighbors hold a Halloween party every year, and we go to that. But we usually just it's Iowa and it's cold at the end of October, so we just end up wearing a lot of coats and stuff. Sometimes it's warm, but more often than not, it's kind of chilly. Okay, so all right, I don't know. That was something stuck to something else. All right, there we go. Well, let's look at embellishments. I like this passport thing, and I thought, oh, this would look cute behind it. Let's start just laying some things out. There also was, is it this one? No, it was this. I like this one. I think that would look good. Um, and then maybe like, let's go. Oh, ouch. I kind of like this location thing. But it blends in too much. I need something with more contrast. All right, let's put that over there. There's the ticket thing, but there's a passport too. Not that one. I have a couple of them open now. Okay, so I have that kind of blends, but and that blends there too. All right, maybe I need to pick a different. Maybe that, like that. I still really like this here. All right, that's not gonna work. Maybe and put the tickets over here. Find a different. Like, yeah, that would work. Maybe a little overlapping. That can go right there. Um, let's see. I'm not going to use those. Don't need another one of those. Let's see what else we got in here. So like the let's go. Like that. I have the little stamps that went with it too. Canceled. No. Let's explore. No, don't like it. There's adventure awaits. That's another like or that. I don't necessarily want another like thing. On time would work. Let's see what else is in this, and then I'm gonna look at my stickers. I just have these piled in front of me. Um, that's still another. Let's see. Don't want that. Don't want that. There's also I don't know. Let's see what I have in leftover from the stickers. I also have like this little luggage, but I don't feel like if I put it on one side, I feel like I have to put it on the other. So no. All right. So this I like with the let's go. We got some like luggage bags. Like that would look cute right there. All right. Save that. And we got a cute little camera. I'm gonna that I'm sticking them to me, which I know sounds super, super sophisticated. Oh, and the pictures I was gonna, I'm trying to think. I like the bus. And then, do I have any more air? I have an airplane. All right, let's start. I'm gonna put this down right here. And then I'm gonna use some foam for that. My, don't need those right now. Question, those were just the mats. My scissors have walked away. They've walked away with me literally just sitting here. I'm sure they're. Gosh, I thought they would be right there. All right. I didn't think I put them up. Thing that would make sense if I said, "Oh yeah, let's put them up here," because then that's the safest place for them. Oh my gosh, that is the weirdest thing ever. I wonder if they got caught up in this stuff. Ooh, I just saw a big old airplane. Something like that. All right. Keep going. Oop, I found the scissors. See, when you're looking for something else is when you find the thing that you were lost. All right. And these are just foam sheets. They are they're not creative memories. I had these and I'm like, I'm gonna keep using these and get these used up. I've been using these, excuse me, for quite some time now. But um this is these are the thinner ones too, not the these are like 1 millimeter, and I think creative memories are 2 or 3, if I recall correctly. And I may not recall correctly, but theirs is a little bit thicker than this one I'm currently using. All right. Get this. Oops. I just hit the microphone again. Sorry if it like made a weird noise. Never know if it does. I mean, I listened to these before I listen to like each several sections. I don't necessarily listen to it all because watch and listen to myself talk. I don't know. It's kind of annoying to me. All right. All right. Put that there. Perfect. All right. So I'd say this side is done. So let's put this. Let's work on figuring out what to do with this side. All right. This is, you know, so I do love that. And maybe I'll put the plane right here. Like that. And then have the plane, ouch, right there. Man, my knee is like not happy today. I, according to my phone, I watched 36 flights of stairs, but I really didn't. It was more like in, I don't know, 20 something. My daughter lives on the third floor of an apartment building that has no elevator. So we've been moving her in over, I don't know, a couple weeks. Um, just because she had some doctor's appointments, so we would just make a trip up with different things. And so today I made a trip with her for the last time, or to leave her there with, and she brought her cat. And so she's super excited that Kitty got to go because she hasn't had Kitty at school for the last couple years. Kitty's been living with us. And so, and as much as I love and enjoy him, I'm really glad that he gets to be with his human, because when she's home, he don't care about anybody else. So it was a big day. It was a big day of adjustments. My son came and got his cat. My daughter took her cat. All right. Did I stick this down? Yeah. I'm like, maybe I do. Ah, I like that. Okay. And then the next question is what do I put? I like having, kind of having, like you do two, and then maybe do that. No, and we said we would look at sticker. Oh, I got all these stickers too. Cannot forget that. So, um, I'm going to foam square that. Yeah, I would have walked in my room with those stickers on me and been like, oh yeah, I wanted to put those on there. Right. So this is the one to put there. This one, sticking them on your shirt is a great way to get most of the sticky off too. Especially this shirt seemed to have taken a lot off of it. Undo that. Uh, that. Uh, all right, let's see. I'm gonna foam tape this guy down before I lose him, because the smaller pieces tend to like just get easily lost. There we go. And then kind of feel like this piece of luggage like needs something on, like it needs something sitting on top. I don't know. Like it almost, I don't know if I have what's in the stickers. I don't know. I feel like it just needs, I don't know. We'll put foam on this guy and then we'll make a decision on that here in a minute. Cut foam up. Cut some a little bit wider on this one. Cut this one in half. Get these peeled off. All right. If you're wondering, I still have my puppy, my little, she's a Morkie. She is, I'm not really sure where she went. She's probably, there's a pillow outside this, on the door of this room, which used to be my oldest bedroom. And then I, moved all my craft stuff in here. So I don't know. I'm having trouble with this. All right. Got the, it's like the bus. It's like, I feel like do that. And then the bus would cover up this. I can't, the bus seems kind of, I don't know. All right. Gosh, I'm just messing around with this and not getting it any closer. All right. Hold on. Tuck this under there. Like that. Mm. That looks good, but the destination's going the wrong way, so that does not work. Is there any, like, there's this ticket. It's got, like, it needs, that. That's gray. So, oh, wait, maybe this green? But it's, yeah, part of the problem is, I don't know, maybe we cover it up, put that there. Um, Gosh, I'm really struggling with what I got left in trying to make it work. I like the green. All right, and then the bus could go right here like that. Or where did we have? We had the on time thing. Wonder where that went. Travel moments. I mean, I like the green of that one too. Let's see here. Maybe do that. Put the bus. And then, okay. Yep, we're going to do that. All right. So we're going to put the travel moments. Like, let's put it kind of like that. And then we'll foam square the bus. Now you still have room if you wanted to you could put some more pictures on here if you needed more space. That is totally up to you. I'm trying to see. 1, 2, 3. There's 5 on one side, and so there's still 8. So you could get 9 and 10 in there, or a 9. And then get our bus. Put him right there. And then like I'll put that there. All right, and then an embellishment right there. All right, so let's do a little bit of cleanup. And that's not used. And all the peels off the foam squares. Put those there. All right. So, and then this. These are nuts. Okay. So this is the left side and this is the right side. So we have got, and let's make sure it's in the camera. All right. So, like I said, you could add some more pictures here, like a couple 3x3s would fit, but you definitely have room for, so there's 5, 6, 7, 8. So you have 8, possibly 10 photos that you get on here if you needed to. And let's pull out our sketch. So it's a little bit different. So this was the crisscross, but we did these 2 banner punches. And remember, I washi taped the back of the sheet, and then we punched these out and flipped them over. And then I have more embellishments on here than they do. But I really I like filling spaces. I don't necessarily like having big, wide open, just blank like these, like that. I think that turned out super cute. Once again, my name is Tracy Walker, Creative Memories Advisor in Des Moines, Iowa. Thanks again for joining me. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. In the description below, I am going to put how to connect with me on Facebook and Instagram, as well as learn more about my events. I would love for you to join me. If you live in the Midwest or anywhere, you're welcome to join my events. I hold 7 a year. 3 are 3-day weekend ones. The rest of them are just a Saturday only. And I got 3 left at the time of this recording. The only one that's not sold out is December. So if you're interested, just let me know. You can message me or you can get on my email list and I'll put that information below. Well, thanks again for joining me and have a great day.